Most startups don't fail for lack of hustle. They fail because they chase tactics without a strategy. In this session, we're going to build a complete digital marketing strategy from zero, step by step, so you can stop guessing and start executing with confidence. Here's the promise. By the end, you'll have a crisp customer profile, a clear positioning statement, one primary channel to master, a simple funnel that turns attention into revenue, a budget you can defend, and a measurement plan that tells you what's working. Before we touch channels or budgets, we need to understand the business and the customer. This first pass gives us the inputs for positioning, messaging, and every decision that follows. Open a blank doc. We're going to fill this in as we go. Start with the business in one page. What do we sell? Who pays? How do we make money? State the business model in a single sentence. We sell product to ICP for price on a billing model. Next, write the outcome. Customers buy because they want desired result without primary pain. Now, capture constraints: team capacity, sales motion, geography, regulatory issues, and any deadlines tied to launches or seasons. Finally, note your unit economics as you know them today. Target CAC, expected payback period, average order value or ACV, gross margin. If you don't know, make a starting assumption and we'll validate it later. Now define your ideal customer profile. Skip vague personas. Focus on reality. For B2B, industry, company size, key systems they already use, buying committee roles, budget owner, and the trigger events that create urgency. New funding, headcount growth, tool migration, compliance changes. For B2C or prosumer, life stage, jobs to be done, habitual channels, and purchase barriers like price sensitivity or trust. Write your ICP as a short paragraph, not a poster. Mid-market e-com brands doing $5 to $50 million revenue, 3 to 8 person marketing teams, switching ESPs due to deliverability issues, CMO owns budget, needs proof within 30 days. Next, document the problem as the customer experiences it. Use the jobs to be done format. When I situation, I want motivation so I can outcome. Give me 3 versions. For example, when I launch a new product, I want a repeatable launch plan so I can hit revenue targets without burning out the team. This becomes fuel for messaging, hooks, and offers. List alternatives and status quo. What would they do if they didn't hire us or buy our product? Competitors, internal workarounds, spreadsheets, or do nothing. This matters because you're not just competing with brands, you're competing with habits. Note the top 3 objections you'll face from each alternative: price, switching cost, risk, integrations, or trust. Now, map the buying journey quickly. 4 stages: trigger, research, evaluation, decision. Trigger: what changed today that makes this urgent? Research: where do they go first? Google, communities, peers, review sites, social? Evaluation: what criteria do they care about? Time to value, accuracy, integrations, support, ROI. Decision: who signs, who influences, who blocks? Add timeline expectations. How quickly do they want a result? A week, a month, a quarter. Your offer and messaging must match that horizon. Let's capture the customer's language. Write 10 phrases your ICP would actually say at each stage. At trigger, our email is going to spam. During research, best B2B email platforms 2025. During evaluation, how hard is it to migrate from X to Y? At decision, do you have a security review and SOC2? These phrases will become keywords, ad copy, and headlines. Now write your positioning statement. Keep it sharp. For ICP who struggle with primary pain, brand product is a category that delivers core outcome. Unlike primary alternative, we differentiated mechanism size proof. Fill that in. If you can't, you're not ready for channels. Turn positioning into 3 messaging pillars. Pillar 1 is the outcome, the result you create. Pillar 2 is the mechanism, how you do it differently. Pillar 3 is the proof, why they should believe you. Under each pillar, add 2 supporting points and 1 evidence item: metric, case study, certification, or demo clip. These pillars structure your website, ads, and sales collateral. Let's pressure test pricing and packaging. Write your current price points, the value metric you charge on, and the most common discount you've been asked for. Then answer, what's the 10 times outcome story that justifies your price? If you can't make the math work verbally, this saves you X hours or creates Y revenue. Consider revising packaging, adding a faster first win, or creating an entry offer that de-risks the decision. Now we do fast research, lightweight, real, and immediately useful. 5 customer interviews, 20 minutes each. The arc is simple. Walk me through the last time you tried to solve this. What did you try? What happened? What would good look like in 30 days? Record phrases verbatim. You're listening for triggers, obstacles, decision criteria, and the words they use. If you don't have customers, interview lookalikes in your network or friendly prospects and run a 2-question poll in relevant groups. The goal is not statistical significance, it's message clarity. Add a quick competitor and category check. Choose 3 direct competitors and 2 high-usage substitutes. For each, answer, what promise do they lead with? What proof do they show? What's their CTA? And where is the gap you can own? Gaps are usually in speed to value, simplicity, or a niche use case that others treat as a footnote. Let's set outcomes and diagnostics. Choose 1 North Star business outcome for this quarter: qualified pipeline, activated users, or contribution margin, depending on your model. Then pick 3 supporting metrics: 1 acquisition metric, 1 conversion metric, 1 retention or payback metric. Examples: demo requests from ICP accounts, landing page conversion rate to lead, activation within 14 days, payback under 9 months. If everything's a priority, nothing is. Now write hypotheses to test, 3 lines each. Audience hypothesis. ICP segment will respond to pain outcome language because evidence from interviews. Offer hypothesis. A lead magnet/webinar/demo clip that promises quick win will drive X% opt-in from source. Channel hypothesis. Search ads on intent keywords will generate CPL target because buyer intent is high. These become your first experiments. Finally, define must-have proof. Decide the 3 assets you'll need to close trust gaps fast. 1 case study with numbers, 1 quick demo or teardown video showing the mechanism, and 1 risk reversal, trial, guarantee, or a first win setup checklist. Put deadlines on producing each. Before we wrap, summarize the chapter into a 1-page strategy input sheet. Business model and constraints, ICP paragraph and 3 JTBD statements, alternatives and top objections, buying journey and keywords in their language, positioning statement and 3 messaging pillars with evidence, pricing logic and entry offer, research plan and 5 interviews scheduled, North Star and 3 supporting metrics, 3 testable hypotheses, proof assets to build next. When you have this sheet, you'll stop arguing opinions and start testing reality. It will anchor your channels, your funnel, your budget, and your measurement. With the business and customer mapped clearly, we can move into picking channels with confidence and focus. Now that we know the business and the customer, let's pick the right channels. The goal isn't to be everywhere. It's to show up where intent lives with a message that matches and a setup you can sustain for 90 days. Start with a quick decision matrix. Answer these 5 questions. 1. Intent. Do buyers search before they buy, or do they scroll and discover? 2. Sales cycle and ACV. Is it short and impulse-driven or long with multiple stakeholders? 3. Content strength. Do you have credible expert content or strong creative video? 4. Audience habitat. Where do they already hang out? Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, communities, newsletters. 5. Constraints. Team bandwidth, tracking readiness, compliance, and geo. Based on that, shortlist channels. Here's a fast, practical map. Search, Google Ads plus SEO. Best when intent is explicit and ACV justifies clicks. Use for B2B software, high consideration services, and any pain plus solution query. Measure, qualified leads, demo/trial starts, assisted revenue. YouTube, search plus suggested. Great for considered purchases and education. Use tutorials, comparisons, teardowns. Measure, view through conversions, branded search lift, demo trial after views. LinkedIn, organic plus ads. B2, B decision makers, account targeting, POV content. Measure, ICP profile clicks, demo requests, meeting rate from I sourced leads. Meta, Facebook/Instagram. Scale and creative testing for DTC or lead gen with simple offers. Measure, CPL/CPA, first purchase ROAS, landing page conversion. TikTok/Shorts/Reels, rapid creative testing, top of funnel demand creation. Measure, hook retention, profile clicks, low-cost list growth, view-through revenue. Partnerships and affiliates, borrowed trust and distribution. Great when you have niche ICPS and proof assets. Measure, partner-sourced pipeline, payout efficiency, LTV/CAC. Communities/newsletters/PR, category credibility and links. Use when you have a unique insight or data. Measure, referral signups, SEO authority, demo mentions. Now, choose one primary channel and one supporting channel. Primary does 70% of the heavy lifting, most pipeline or revenue. Supporting amplifies or captures, retargeting, email capture, or credibility. Examples: B2, B SaaS with clear search intent. Primary, Google search, supporting, LinkedIn organic plus retargeting. DTC product under $150. Primary, Meta ads, supporting, TikTok organic plus email/SMS. Services with long cycles. Primary, YouTube plus SEO content. Supporting, partnerships/guest webinars. Write one hypothesis per channel before you spend. Audience. We will reach ICP segment here because they behavior trigger. Message, hook with pain to outcome using format. Metric, success equals CPL/CPA/ROAS/SQL rate within time frame. Define minimum viable setup per channel. Search, primary. One themed campaign, 2 to 4 tight ad groups, exact/phrase keywords. One responsive ad per group with 10 to 15 headlines. Message-matched landing page with 1 CTA. Conversion tracking tested. Guardrail. Pause anything 2 times, target CPL with no conversions. SEO, supporting or primary. One pillar plus 4 cluster posts tied to your core use case. Internal links, FAQ schema, fast page speed. Guardrail, publish weekly, 90-day refresh on winner. LinkedIn organic. Cadence, 3 to 4 posts per week, authority, proof, POV, case. CTAS to lead magnet or demo. Guardrail, measure profile clicks and ICP comments, not likes. Meta/TikTok. 3 to 5 creatives per week testing hooks in first 2 seconds. Simple LP, one-step lead or purchase. Guardrail, kill ads after 1,000 impressions if CTR is less than 0.8%, adjust for niche. YouTube, 1 long form per month plus 2 to 3 shorts per week. Titles for search, chapters, end screens to offer. Guardrail, first 30 seconds equals hook plus promise plus payoff preview. Build a 90-day channel plan. Weeks 1 to 2, baseline. Launch primary channel with 1 to 2 tight campaigns or content pillars. Set up retargeting, supporting channel, to capture visitors. Build a simple lead magnet to collect emails from all traffic. Weeks 3 to 4, first learnings. Kill clear losers, shift budget to early winners. Ship 2 new creatives, ads/social, and 1 new hook. Publish 2 SEO clusters or 1 YouTube video that answers a BOFU query. Weeks 5 to 8. Focus. Double down on the best audience plus message pair. Add creator, UGC variation or comparison content for depth. Tighten landing page, headline, proof by CTA, form length. Start weekly reporting, CPL/CAC, SQL rate, payback indicators. Weeks 9 to 12, scale or cut. If targets are hit, raise budget 15 to 30% on the primary. If not, pivot the message first, then audience, then offer, in that order. Promote winners to evergreen. Pause the rest. Layer retargeting everywhere. Viewers/visitors. Proof assets. Case study, comparison, demo clip. 7-day warm. Strongest intent. 30 to 60 day. Nurture. Connect email as the backbone. Every channel, lead magnet, welcome series, demo trial, CTA. Email warms traffic and reduces CAC on re-entry. Set channel guardrails so you never scale waste. Target CPL/CPA or ROAS by model, e.g. CAC less than LTV/3. ROAS greater than 3 times DTC baseline. Sample size before decisions, e.g. 3 to 5 conversions per ad set/keyword. Frequency caps to fight fatigue. Rotate creatives every 2 to 3 weeks. Finally, write your channel charter on 1 page. Primary plus supporting channels. ICP segments and target lists. Hooks and creative angles. Offers and landing pages mapped to each. Success metrics plus stop/scale rules. Weekly tasks. Launch, review, iterate. Picking the right channels is about intent, focus, and fit. Choose 1 lane to master, 1 to support it, and commit for 90 days. Measure what matters, protect your CAC, and let your winners earn the right to scale. Now let's craft your marketing funnel, the guided path that moves someone from problem-aware to solution-committed with the fewest possible steps. We're going to build a simple, scalable funnel you can deploy this week, then add smart upgrades once it's working. Think in 3 stages: tofu, mofu, bofu. 1 promise per step, 1 action per page. Tofu. Top of funnel. Attract and qualify. Your goal here is to earn attention with a quick, specific win. Pair your primary channel with a value asset that solves one slice of the problem in under 5 minutes. That can be a checklist, a template, a mini tool, or a short video teardown. Your ad, post, or search result makes a single promise like, reduce onboarding time by 30% with this 7-step checklist. When they click, they land on a value page, not your home page. Value page anatomy, a headline that repeats the promise, 3 tight benefit bullets, a clean mock-up of the asset, a short form, name and email are enough, and trust signals near the button, logos, star ratings, or one short testimonial. No top navigation, one primary CTA. If you're B2B and sales assisted, add a tiny link below the button for Just Book a Demo. Don't let it compete visually. MOFU, middle of funnel, educate, prove, and bridge. Once they opt in, start a nurture sequence that builds belief and momentum. 5 emails is the sweet spot. 1. Deliver the asset and show a 3-minute quick win. 2. Teach a simple framework they can use today. 3. Provide proof, a concise case study with numbers and a visual. 4. Make the offer clear. Who it's for, outcomes, what happens next. 5. Handle objections, price, timeline, integration, risk, and invite the next step. Each email has one job and one CTA that points to a single offer page. If you sell multiple products, segment by source or click behavior and route to the most relevant offer. BOFU, bottom of funnel, make commitment easy. Your offer page leads with an outcome-driven headline, a value stack that explains how it works, social proof beside the button, and a tight FAQ addressing the top 4 risks. Use a single primary CTA, start free trial for self-serve, or book a 15-minute call for sales assisted. Keep the page fast, distraction-free, and mobile-friendly. If you promise a bonus, like templates or setup help, show them visually above the fold. Self-serve versus sales assist. Routing. If ACV is low and time to value is quick, default to free trial or instant purchase. Add live chat or a 5-minute getting started video on the thank you page to boost activation. If ACV is higher or your product is complex, route to a calendar embed with pre-qualified time slots. Use 2 to 3 qualifying questions to help your reps prepare, not to create friction. Confirm with an automated email and a short explainer video. Retargeting loop pixel every step. Build audiences for visitors, value page opt-ins, offer page viewers, and calendar abandoners. Retarget with proof assets, a 60-second case study, a comparison X versus Y's graphic, or a demo clip that shows the aha moment. Keep these lightweight and specific. Warm audiences should see offers. Cold audiences should see value first. Funnel metrics and guardrails. TOFU, landing page conversion rate to lead. Target 25 to 45% for a strong lead magnet, cost per lead, and scroll depth. MOFU, email delivered click rate. Aim 3 to 8% average. Reply rate on objection email. Time to first meaningful action. BOFU, demo trial rate from offer page, 10 to 25% depending on traffic quality. Show rate for booked calls, 70% plus with reminders. Trial to activation within 7 to 14 days, 30 to 60% depending on product. Guardrails. Pause traffic to any page converting at less than half your target after 200 to 300 visits. Fix message match, proof placement, or form friction before scaling again. Message match everywhere. The headline on the value page must mirror the ad or post. The first line of the nurture must echo the value page promise. The offer page must be the logical next step. If a user ever asks, "Why am I seeing this?" you broke message match. Attribution and tracking, minimum viable setup. Define one primary conversion per funnel, demo request or trial start. Fire conversions with Tag Manager. Confirm once per action. UTM tag all links by channel, campaign, and creative. Create retargeting audiences for value page visitors, opt-ins, and offer page viewers. Build a simple Looker or Sheets dashboard with weekly snapshots, sessions, leads, demo trial, CAC, and payback indicators. No data, no decisions. Friction reduction. Shorten forms. Move proof above the fold. Replace jargon with outcomes. Add a guarantee or risk reversal if appropriate. Cancel anytime. No credit card for trial, or setup included. Use a sticky CTA on mobile. Use a 5-second readability test for every hero section. 2 quick archetypes. B2B SaaS, Tofu via Google Search and LinkedIn posts. Value page, lifecycle email playbook. Nurture, quick win, framework, case study, offer, objections. Offer page, book 15-minute audit with logos and a mini ROI calculator. Calendar embed plus confirmation plus 24-hour reminder. Post-call follow-up with a 1-page plan. Retarget with a 60-second case study and Klaviyo versus HubSpot comparison. DTC e-commerce, Tofu via Meta, TikTok creatives. Value page, 10% off or fit usage guide. Nurture, how-to, social proof, UGC, limited time bundle. Offer page, clean PDP or bundle page with reviews near ATC. One-click checkout with accelerated payments. Post-purchase, onboarding email for product use, cross-sell at day 7, review request at day 14. Retarget cart viewers with UGC and a deadline. Pro upgrades, add after baseline works. Light segmentation quiz on the value page to route use cases. Dynamic sections on the offer page that swap testimonials by segment. Intent scoring based on pricing page views and multiple visits. Exit intent on the offer page with a demo clip or smaller starter plan. One compliant SMS reminder for no-shows or cart abandons. For sales teams, set SLAS. Contact new demo requests within 10 minutes during business hours. Auto reschedule link for missed meetings. Here's the full flow to implement now. Channel, value page, opt-in, 5 email nurture, offer page, trial, call, onboarding. Everything else is optional. Keep the promises tight, the steps light, and the proof visible. When the baseline converts, then, and only then, layer sophistication. That's how you build a funnel that starts working fast and scales without breaking. Let's set a budget you can defend. We'll work backwards from revenue, translate that into customers, define your allowable CAC and payback, then allocate across channels with clear guardrails and a ramp schedule. Start with the target. Write this down. Revenue goal, customers needed, allowable CAC, channel allocation, ramp. 1. Revenue goal, customers needed. Take your quarterly revenue target and divide by your average order value, AOV or ACV times close rate if sales assisted. Self-serve, customers needed equals revenue divided by AOV. Sales assisted, opportunities needed equals revenue divided by ACV, then leads needed equals opportunities divided by SQL close %. 2. Allowable CAC and payback. 2 constraints set your maximum CAC, LTV, and cash. LTV rule, CAC less than or equal to LTV divided by 3, safer at divided by 4 to 5 if you're prescale. Payback rule, KC must pay back in less than or equal to 6 to 12 months. B2B, less than or equal to 1 to 3 orders DTC. Your allowable CAC is the lower number produced by those two rules. 3. Translate CAC into budget. Budget, acquisition, equals customers needed times allowable CAC. Add 20 to 30% for creative/production/tools so you don't starve the engine. That's your total marketing budget. 4. Allocate by channel with a 70-20-10 split. 70% primary channel, the one with proven intent. 20% supporting capture, retargeting, branded search, email capture. 10% experiments, new hooks, creators, one new channel. Keep retargeting at 10 to 20% of paid spend once you have traffic. 5. Separate learning versus scale budget. Learning budget equals the minimum to reach decision velocity, 3 to 5 conversions per ad set/keyword per week. Scale budget equals the incremental spend after you've hit target, CPL/CAC for 2 to 3 consecutive weeks. 6. Ramp schedule, example cadence. Weeks 1 to 2. Spend at learning levels only, validate tracking, hit first conversions. Weeks 3 to 4. If CPL/CPA within 1.25 times target, raise daily budget plus 15 to 30%. Kill losers. Weeks 5 to 8. Maintain winners, refresh creatives, reallocate 20 to 40% away from underperformers. Weeks 9 to 12. If CAC is less than or equal to target and payback holds, scale primary another plus 20 to 30%. Keep experiments capped at 10%. 7. Guardrails, stop scale rules. Pause any ad keyword at 2 times target CPL/CPA after sufficient impressions, e.g., 1,000 plus, and 0 conversions. Don't scale a campaign until it has greater than or equal to 20 to 30 conversions and stable CPA within target. Enforce frequency caps on social, e.g., less than or equal to 2 to 3 per day to prevent fatigue. Protect margin, only scale if blended, LTV CAC greater than or equal to 3 to 1 and cash payback within your window. 8. Attribution assumptions, be explicit. Pick one model for decisions, last non-direct click, data-driven if available, and stick with it for the quarter. Use cohort-matched CAC, match spend weeks to the cohort that converted, so you don't fool yourself with timing lags. 9. Production and operations budget, don't skip. Reserve 15 to 25% of paid media for creative production, new hooks every 2 to 3 weeks, landing page variants, and tooling, ESP, analytics, testing. Budget team hours, scripting, editing, design. Underfunded production kills ROI. Quick numeric examples. A, B, 2, B SaaS. Quarterly revenue target, $300,000. ACV, $12,000. Close rate from SQL, 20%. Opportunities needed equals 300,000 divided by 12,000 equals 25. SQLs needed equals 25 divided by 0.2 equals 125. If SQL rate from MQL is 25%, MQLs needed equals 500. LTV equals $36,000. Allowable CAC, LTV divided by 3, equals $12,000. Payback rule, less than or equal to 9 months on 70% margin. Allowable CAC approximately equals $7,500. Use $7,500. Acquisition budget equals 25 customers times $7,500 equals $187,500. Add 20% production tools equals $225,000 total. Split $131,000 primary, search YouTube, $45,000 supporting, retargeting, branded, $22,000 experiments, $27,000 production tools. B, D, T, C. Quarterly revenue target, $150,000. AOV, $75. Orders needed equals 150,000 divided by 75 equals 2,000. Repeat rate expected 20% within quarter. Net new orders approximately 1,600. LTV, 90 days, equals $110. Allowable CAC, LTV divided by 3, approximately $36. Payback rule, first order margin, $30. CAC should be less than or equal to $30. Use $30. Acquisition budget equals 1,600 times $30 equals $48,000. Add 25% production tools equals $60,000 total. Split, $33,600 primary, Meta, $9,600. Supporting, retargeting, Google Shopping, branded, $4,800 experiments, $12,000 production tiered tools. Channel level daily pacing, starter. Search, start $50 to $150 per day per focused campaign. Increase when CPL within 1.25 times target for 7 days. Meta, TikTok, 3 to 5 ad sets at $20 to $50 per day each. Kill less than 0.8% CTR after 1,000 impressions. Scale winners plus 20 to 30%. LinkedIn, higher CPC. Test 2 to 3 creatives at $50 to $100 per day. Optimize for qualified lead rate, not just CPL. YouTube, start $50 to $100 per day. Hook testing first 30 seconds. Measure view through plus branded search lift. Budget sanity checks. If learning budgets can't hit 3 to 5 conversions per week per ad set per keyword, consolidate. Too thin to learn. If production reserve less than 15%, expect creative fatigue, rising CAC. If cash runway less than 4 months, tighten allowable CAC using payback first, not LTV. One-page budget sheet to finalize. Targets, revenue, customers, allowable CAC, payback. Totals, acquisition dollars, production/tools dollars, grand total. Allocation, primary percent, supporting percent, experiments percent, retargeting percent. Ramp, week-by-week spend caps and promotion criteria. Guardrails, pause/scale rules, sample sizes, frequency caps. Notes, attribution model, reporting cadence, owner per channel. Set the budget by math, enforce it with guardrails, and let performance earn increases. That's how you fund growth without lighting money on fire. Time to launch and measure like a pro. We're going live with a clean setup, a tight cadence, and clear decisions baked in. Open your checklist and follow along. Pre-flight in 10 steps. 1. Define conversions. Pick 1 primary, demo request or trial start, and up to 2 secondary, lead magnet opt-in, add to cart. 2. Install tracking, GA4 plus tag manager. Verify events fire once on the right page with the right parameters. 3. Pixels, Google, Meta, LinkedIn, base plus key events. Build retargeting audiences, site visitors, value page opt-ins, offer page viewers, cart/booking abandoners. 4. UTM conventions, source/medium/campaign/content/term. Document once, use everywhere. 5. Naming, campaigns, ad sets/groups, ads, and LP variants get readable names with dates and hypotheses. 6. QA the funnel. Click through every path on desktop plus mobile. test forms with a dummy email, confirm emails send and tags apply. 7. Speed check. Key pages under approximately 2.5 seconds LCP on mobile. Compress images, defer non-critical scripts. 8. Message match. Add to headline to CTA alignment. Fix anything off before launch. 9. Guardrails. Target CPL/CAC, minimum sample sizes, pause/scale rules written down. 10. Dashboard shell. A simple looker/sheets view. Sessions, leads, demo/trial, CPL/CAC, payback indicator, by channel and campaign. Go live cadence. Days 0 to 14. Day 0 to 1. Launch and verify. Turn on the primary channel and retargeting. Watch real-time, events, UTMS, costs, and early CTR. Fix any tracking anomalies immediately. No optimization yet. Day 2 to 3. First signals. Pull early numbers. CTR, CPC, LP conversion, cost per lead. Kill obvious broken pieces. CTR less than 0.3% on social, 0 clicks on exact match keywords, 0% LPCVR after 100 visits. Add negative keywords. Fix headline or proof if LPCVR less than half your target. Day 4 to 7. Learn fast. Launch 1 to 2 new hooks in ads creatives. Keep offer constant. Shift budget toward ad groups. Check sets with above average CVR and within 1.25 times target CPL. Ship LP variant AB if traffic greater than 500 visits per week. Change one big thing: headline, hero visual, form length, or proof. Day 8 to 14. Confirm and commit. If CPL/CPA stabilizes within target for 7 days, scale plus 15 to 30%. Promote winning hooks to evergreen. Pause losers. If off target, change message first, then audience, then offer, in that order. What to track and why. Acquisition, impressions, CTR, CPC, CPM, cost to learn, hook quality. Landing, LPCVR, scroll depth, time on page, clarity and friction. Core conversion, CPL/CPA/CAC, demo/trial rate, show/activation rate, business impact. Efficiency, ROAS, for DTC, LTV:CAC, payback months, scale permission. Email, delivered arrow click rate, reply rate on objection email, time to first action, nurture quality. Reporting rhythm, daily, 5 minutes. Spend, conversions, red flags, no thrashing. Weekly, 30 minutes. By channel, CPL/CAC versus target, top queries/posts, negatives added, winning hooks, LP learnings, action list for next week. Monthly, 60 minutes. Blended CAC, channel CAC/ROAS, LTV:CAC, funnel drop-offs, content performance. Decide reallocations and 2 to 3 high-impact experiments. Experiment rules. Every test gets a hypothesis, single variable, primary metric, and a stop date. Minimum samples. Aim for 3 to 5 conversions per ad set/keyword/week before judging. Document outcomes, win, lose, or inconclusive, and what changes as a result. Quality controls that save budgets. Frequency caps on social, approximately 2 to 3 per day, to avoid fatigue. Creative refresh every 2 to 3 weeks or when CTR drops 30% from peak. Block junk placements and add negative lists weekly. Suppress unengaged email segments monthly to protect deliverability. Retargeting loop, 7-day warm audience, proof assets, 1-minute case study, comparison, demo clip with a direct CTA. 30 to 60-day nurture, value assets, checklist, webinar to rewarm. Exclude recent converters, cap frequency. Attribution sanity, pick one decision model, e.g. last non-direct or data-driven, and stick to it for the quarter. Use cohort-matched CAC, match spend weeks to the cohort that converted to avoid false wins, losses. Watch branded search lift and view through as supporting signals, not sole deciders. Red flag playbook, CTR low, CPC high. Fix hook/creative. Test first 2 seconds and headline. CTR high, LP/CVR low. Fix message match. Move proof above fold. Shorten form. LP/CVR good, CAC high. Refine targeting are negatives. Try higher intent keywords. Tighten audience. Trials high, activation low. Improve onboarding email and in-app first win. Add a 5-minute setup video or checklist. Close the loop. After calls/trials, capture reasons one lost in CRM fields. Problem, use case, objection. Feed those back into hooks, keywords, and FAQs. Update your dashboard and kill anything that can't beat your guardrails. Launch calm, measure ruthlessly, and make 1 or 2 smart changes at a time. With this cadence, you'll know what's working within days, and you'll have the discipline to scale only what deserves it. Scaling isn't about doing more. It's about doing more of what works, with less effort and at higher efficiency. We'll lock in the levers that grow revenue, then layer automation so results compound without adding headcount chaos. Start with a simple rule. Scale only what meets your guardrails. Blended LTV CAC greater than or equal to 3:1. Payback inside your window. Activation healthy and churn stable. If any of those crack, fix the machine before you pour fuel. Levers to pull, in order of impact. 1. Average order value/ACV, bundle offers, add order bumps or add-ons, and test annual plans with a clear incentive. A higher AOV makes every channel look smarter overnight. 2. Conversion rate. Strengthen your offer. Move proof beside every CTA, shorten forms, and add a guarantee or risk reversal. Tiny uplifts here multiply across all traffic. 3. Retention and expansion. For recurring revenue, ship a first win onboarding path, milestone emails, and usage nudges. Add expansion offers when the core value is proven. 4. Channels. Once marginal CAC is stable on the primary, add one adjacent channel at a time, never 2 at once, so you can see the true lift. Now, operationalize the winners. Creative and content system. Turn your top 5 hooks into templates. For paid social, produce 3 to 5 variations of each hook, different intros, visuals, and CTAs on a 2-week cadence. For search, expand winning ad groups with close variant keywords and new RSAs that mirror intent. For content, promote your best performing pieces to evergreen. Refresh stats quarterly, add new screenshots, and keep interlinking. Document a creative sprint ritual. Ideation Monday, scripting Tuesday, production Wednesday, launch Thursday, review Friday. Lifecycle automation. Build your always-on flows so every new contact experiences the same quality. Welcome, nurture, value arrow proof, arrow offer, arrow objection handling. Onboarding, one-click checklist, progress tracker, and a 5-minute setup video. Trigger nudges on incomplete steps. Expansion/cross-sell. Unlock messages based on usage milestones. Reactivation. Win back with a specific outcome, not just a discount. Keep each flow to one job and one KPI. Review flow metrics monthly. Refresh week steps with new proof or clearer instructions. Sales assist automation, if applicable. Auto-route demo requests to the right rep using round-robin, time zone, and industry tags. Set SLAs. Respond within 10 minutes during business hours. Missed calls get an auto-reschedule link. Send a pre-call primer. Agenda, 2-minute product overview, and a 1-question ask. Which outcome would make this call a win? Post-call, trigger a personalized recap and a 1-page plan. Close one triggers onboarding. Close lost stores, reason codes you can mine for copy and targeting. Data and measurement at scale. Promote your tracking to a shared source of truth. Standardize events, naming, properties, and pipe them from web/app into analytics so you can see acquisition arrow activation arrow revenue by cohort and channel. Build alerts. Lead flow drops greater than 25% day over day. CPA up 30% week over week. Activation down 10% for a new cohort. Catch problems fast. Fix them before they become trends. Automation layer. Keep it lightweight first. Routing. Form to CRM to ESP with UTM stamping. Enrichment. Auto-enrich company/role to prioritize outreach. Scoring. Simple score on high-intent behaviors, pricing page views, repeat visits, reply to nurture, then route to sales assist. Retargeting. Audiences for visitors, opt-ins, offer viewers, and abandoners. Feed them proof assets automatically when they qualify. Scaling playbook by phase. Weeks 12 to 16. Scale winners plus 15 to 30% per week if CAC holds. Refresh creatives. Launch one new landing page variant. Add one retargeting proof asset. Weeks 16 to 20. Add a single new channel, e.g., YouTube if you started with search, TikTok if meta is strong. Port over your best 2 hooks and 1 offer. Apply the same guardrails. Weeks 20 to 24. Expand geographies or segments if ops can support localization, currency, and support hours. If not, delay. Ops gaps burn cash. Offer and pricing experiments. Test urgency ethically. Limited bonus, onboarding slot caps, value-stacked bundles, and an annual plan with a tangible perk. For B2B, try a paid pilot with fast setup. For DTC, test bundles that solve a complete use case. Always protect margin. Promote only what improves contribution. Team and process at scale. Create owners. 1 for acquisition, 1 for lifecycle, 1 for analytics. Run a weekly growth stand-up. Last week's metrics, wins, blockers, and this week's experiments. Maintain a living experiment backlog. Hypothesis, variable, metric, owner, stop date, result, decision. Institutionalize what works. Templates, pages, scripts, so success isn't personality dependent. Quality and brand control. As volume rises, add QA gates, message match checklists, accessibility and mobile legibility, and a soft brand linter on tone and claims. Keep claims backed by proof, screenshots, audits, real numbers. Risk and guardrails. Don't add a channel if your newest spend's CAC is rising week over week. Don't scale creative without a refresh plan. Fatigue will spike costs. Don't optimize to vanity metrics. Optimize to qualified pipeline, activated users, or contribution margin. If cash gets tight, move from LTV-based to payback-first decisions until the runway stabilizes. Leverage partners and communities. Spin up a lightweight affiliate or partner program once your funnel converts. Provide co-branded assets, a one-sheet offer, tracked links, and a monthly enablement call. Measure partner-sourced pipeline and LTV/CAC separately. Scale payouts only on profitable behaviors. International and localization. When ready, clone your best funnel. Localize copy, pricing, and payment methods. Add local proof if possible. Start with one new region, not 3. Watch ops load and support SLAS. Finally, make scale boring, in a good way. Your engine should run on rhythms, weekly creative drops, monthly flow reviews, quarterly strategy resets. Automate handoffs, not judgment. Keep your dashboards honest, your guardrails tight, and your offers compelling. When the system is this disciplined, scaling feels like turning a dial, not rolling the dice. Before you click away, lock this in. Take 15 minutes to fill your one-page strategy sheet, pick one primary channel and one supporting channel, and commit to a 90-day test. Launch your baseline funnel, set your guardrails, and let the numbers tell you what to do next. If this walkthrough helped, save it and share it with your team so everyone's building from the same blueprint. Drop your biggest question or roadblock in the comments. If you want more step-by-step breakdowns on channels, funnels, budgets, and dashboards, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Your next moves: finish the business and customer sheet, choose your channels, stand up the value page and 5 email nurture, and build the dashboard you'll check every week. Then come back and post your early results. I'll help you tune the system. Thanks for watching. Execute one piece today, measure it this week, and let compounding do the rest. See you in the next session.